Hey y'all, what's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Tay, and I'm here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push your post notification bell button so that way anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. So today we're actually going to just jump right into it. So the first article that I found yesterday got quite a few things that we want to talk about, but the first thing I want to talk about is what's going on in California in terms of the Golden State stimulus. It says more than 1 million California stimulus payments were released last week. I believe it was on the 15th of October. More than 1.2 million California stimulus payments worth almost $890 million went out on October the 15th. The California Franchise Tax Board reported nearly half of the Golden State Stimulus 2 payments have been released now. It's estimated that about 9 million Californians qualify, but that number they're saying could actually change. Why? I don't know. The most recent batch saw 412,000 direct deposit payments and 819,000 paper checks released. The tax board said the next batch of paper checks will be mailed on November the 1st, while direct deposits will be sent out shortly thereafter. Okay, so I did actually do a post. I can't exactly remember when, but if you guys go back and look at my post, there is a post that I put out, I want to say maybe a week or two ago, but fairly recently, where I put a link to the website where you guys can see based off of the zip codes, because they are mailing out and depositing these checks. They're mailing out the checks based off of the last 3 digits of your zip code. Okay, so I did put an article up there or some information up there, so you guys can check that out if you want a little bit more information. You can also always just go onto the California Franchise Tax Board and type in Golden State Stimulus 2 in the search bar on the actual website, and it should take you to another page that will give you all the information that you need regarding the California Golden State Stimulus 2, as well as the first stimulus as well, to tell you about the income requirements and everything basically. So you definitely want to check that out if you want a little bit more information. I don't really see anything else that's relevant in this particular article. The only thing here that's left is them talking about where the funds are coming from. It says Newsom said that 2/3 of the residents will be eligible for $600 payments. Those with children will receive an additional $500. I said that to you guys before, and it is $500 per household, not $500 per child, okay? So the most you can get, as far as I understand, will be $1,100. $600 is the Golden State stimulus payment, but $500 is if you have any dependents on your return. Okay, the state also has various processing constraints, including printing and mailing. Okay, wondering how much you'll receive? The Franchise Tax Board has a handy tool on its website that I just referred you guys to that helps you determine the amount. Generally, if you qualify for the first Golden State stimulus payment and claimed a credit of 1 or more dependents, you'll receive $500. If you did not qualify for that stimulus payments and did not claim a credit of 1 or more dependents, you'll receive $600. Okay, and then it goes on to just explain basically if you qualify for the payment and you also have dependents, then you'll get a total of $1,100. Okay. It says the tax board said it could not release the payments all at once due to a series of constraints, including the state's ability to validate eligibility, protect against fraud, and issue Golden State Stimulus 2 payments simultaneously with other mandatory disbursements, it said. Okay, but yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that's relevant from that article. So we are actually going to move on. We've got some information from one state regarding 6 new retailers that has been approved for a SNAP program per the USDA. Okay, the U.S. Department of Agriculture has approved 6 new retailers for SNAP recipients to purchase groceries online. The newly approved retailers include Capri IGA. I don't know any of these, so I don't think that they're out here, but Capri IGA, County Market, Fair Play Neighborhood Market, Schnucks, Supermercados El Guero, and Woodman's Market, which operates a combined 83 stores across Illinois. Okay, so there you go. This is in Illinois. So if you guys are familiar with any of these stores that I just mentioned, they are now accepting SNAP benefits if you want to purchase your groceries online. So definitely check that out, because with the way things are going right now, I definitely think that that's a great option. I still well, I won't say I still, because I wasn't before, but I will say that now I've made it a point to do a lot of my grocery shopping online versus going in. For one, for me, it's just a little bit more convenient. Obviously, you guys know I'm a mom and I have children, and it's definitely hard to go to the grocery store with 6 kids. Okay, it is. Even though some of them are big and, old enough to kind of help me out. But as a mom, I'm not thinking about their age. I'm thinking about my kids, and I'm watching them because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. There's, you know what I mean? The sex trafficking has gotten a whole heck of a lot worse, which, by the way, public service announcement. So, I saw 2 different posts on 2 different platforms just recently about a new ruse that these sex traffickers are using to pick up women, men, children, and all of that. Okay. So the most famous, not famous, but the one that has been the most popular one that's been going around as of lately is an empty car seat. Okay. So there are women that are saying that they've seen empty car seats just randomly in like a parking lot where there may be, and not like a parking structure. I mean, a random, like a parking lot where there's a grocery store or, you know what I mean? A bunch of stores, but an empty space, and there's a car seat. Now, generally, anybody who's human is going to go check that out and wonder if there's a baby in that car seat. Please proceed with caution. I highly suggest that you guys get to a safe place and maybe call and send someone to that area to check, a police officer or a security guard or something to check that area, because what they're doing is they're sitting nearby in a car waiting for someone to go up and look at that car seat, and then they'll grab you and snatch you. And like I said, this is for human trafficking. So they are picking up baby kids, they're picking up girls, you know what I mean? Women, men, anybody that they can catch in this trap. So just be mindful of your surroundings. Another thing that I wanted to say for my ladies, again, I'm not discriminating. I think that everybody should be cautious, but I do feel like women and children are a little bit more vulnerable in the society, and unfortunately a little bit more susceptible to these types of crimes. So, if you find yourself, I know myself personally, when I'm out and I am not with my partner and I have my babies with me, I like to do everything drive up, drive through. I don't really like to get in and out of my car. Keep your windows locked. I mean, I know this is probably really repetitive to you guys, and you guys are probably like, we already know all of this, but I'm just letting you know, because there has been an overwhelming increase in human and sex trafficking and the people that are disappearing just on a regular basis. So please be mindful of your surroundings. Another thing that came up just recently is women going to their cars, maybe even for a smoke break, but people are watching. You know what I mean? People are so desperate to catch people in these traps that they are watching and monitoring your every move. Sometimes they're watching you for days, weeks, months, or whatever. So they're watching your routine, watching your daily, you know what I mean? Your daily routine. So just be mindful when you go and you get in your car, immediately lock it. Okay. I know a lot of times I used to go and get in my car and maybe I'm fondling with my phone. I got to put my seatbelt on or whatever the case may be, and I don't lock my car. There's been some reports of people who are actually, finding themselves in them situation. One in particular, who came on to, I think it was social media, I think it was TikTok, and she said she came on there and she was doing just that. She was outside for her break, her 15-minute break from her job or something like that. She went outside to smoke a cigarette. She got in her car. She didn't think nothing of it. You know, she had her window down. She didn't have her door locked. She's smoking a cigarette, and somebody comes and tries to talk to her, and the driver's side window. And at the time that they were trying to talk to her, another person pulled up next to her in an empty space in a big white van and attempted to grab her out. Okay, so ladies, just be aware, be very aware of your surroundings. Okay. Anyways, moving on, or going back to this article. It says every resident in Illinois deserves equitable access to healthy food options regardless of their income level or the neighborhood they call home. This latest round of expansion for online SNAP retailers is helping make that a reality for thousands of SNAP customers across the state, said Governor J.B. Pritzker. Okay, by launching online purchasing over a year ago during the pandemic, my administration continues to provide families with new and easier ways to shop for food in Illinois. Okay, IDHS's SNAP EBT online implementation plan was first approved by the USDA in June of 2020, allowing SNAP customers the ability to enter their personal identification number, or your PIN, to purchase groceries online. All SNAP recipients with link cards in Illinois are able to participate. With the 6 additional retailers, Illinois residents now have a total of 9 online options for SNAP families. The other 3 previous retailers include Aldi, Amazon, and Walmart. So if you guys didn't know, out here in California, we have those same options too. I do know that you can purchase from Aldi online. I haven't tried to do it on Aldi's actual website, but I do know that you can do it if you're using Instacart, if Aldi is available in your area. You can use your food stamp benefits to purchase groceries. However, you still will have to pay the delivery fee for Instacart, which varies depending on where you are. The last time I checked it, it was $3.99. But there's sometimes when I go on there and it's $7.99 or $9.99. So it really just depends on where you are, I'm assuming. Okay. But Walmart is also an option. You can also have you can set the groceries for Walmart to have them picked up if you want to and not pay a delivery fee. Or you can have them delivered. But I believe with Walmart to have it delivered, depending on what time you have it delivered, is going to be either $8 or it's going to be $10. Okay. Unless you're paying an annual fee so that you don't have to pay every time you have your groceries delivered, or unless you're paying a monthly fee. But Walmart, Aldi, and of course everybody knows about Amazon. It's one of the world's biggest retailers where you can pretty much get anything. But yeah, you can also get groceries off of Amazon as well, and use your EBT benefits and have them delivered. Okay, so just some things for you guys to look into. Additional grocery retailers interested in the program can find more information. So if there's anybody on here who has a grocery store and you're thinking about participating in this program, definitely go to the USDA website and look that up. Okay. The next thing, moving right along. Okay. This is important. Hold up. I'm tangled here. I don't know how I just got tangled, but I'm tangled. All right. The USDA issues urgent meat recall. So throw it away if you have any. That's literally what this says word for word. The Food Safety and Inspection Service, which is part of the United States Department of Agriculture, the USDA, recently issued a pork recall for more than 10,000 pounds of pork pellet products from Evans Food Group. The products in question were brought into the U.S. in mid-September. Much of the pork was processed into snacks like pork and rind and chicharrones. If you guys don't know what those are chips, pork rinds, all right? As for the reason behind the recall, well, that's where things get interesting. Again, I'm reading word for word. I am going to try to link this article down below so that you guys can have access to it if you want to read a little bit more. It says, while the meat-based recalls involve a contamination issue, this one is a bit different. The recall in this case stems from the fact that 10,000 pounds of the pork pellets were mistakenly not subject to a thorough inspection upon arriving in the U.S. So far, no adverse reactions have been reported, but the recall is being issued out of an abundance of caution. Okay, makes sense. Again, the pork at issue has since been processed into various snacks. A full list of these products can be viewed here. The list includes products from the Max brands, B-A, M as in Mary, A-C, brand, Turkey Creek Snacks, Caso de Oro, Pamana, P-A-M-A-N-A, and pork rind products with 7-Eleven branding. Okay, a few representative items include Max 30-ounce original pork skin, Caso de Oro 80-ounce hot pork skin, Max 5-ounce jalapeno pork skin, 7-Eleven original fried pork rinds, 7-Eleven 2.1-ounce chili lime pork skin, Turkey Creek 2-ounce chili lime chicharrones, and Turkey Creek 4-ounce dill pickle porks and chicharrones. Okay, because the initial shipment occurred more than a month ago, the Food Safety and Inspection Service, the FSIS, is worried that many of the recall products are already in consumer pantries. Consumers who have these products should not eat them and throw the packages away immediately. The FSIS adds that consumers can also bring these products back to the place of purchase. No information about a potential refund, however, has been provided. Okay, so you guys definitely, if you have any of that, my left eye is starting to get irritated and I don't know why. And it's burning and it's trying to water up on me. But if you guys have any of these products, I highly suggest that you do what they say. Please do not eat them. Toss them out if you can. Take them back. However, like it says here, there is no guarantee that you will get a refund unless you know that store that you purchase these from are just giving out refunds like that whenever you return stuff on a regular basis. Then that's the only guarantee you have. If you have any questions about the pork recall, FSIS advises consumers to call Arturo Gutierrez, Vice President of Research and Development, Evans Food Group, And then there's a number here, which I will, like I said, I'm going to try to leave the link for this actual article in the description box so that you guys can get this information. But it does have two separate phone numbers here. If you have any questions about the food safety, you can also call the USDA Meat and Poultry Hotline. And then there's also a number for that. So there's two numbers in this article. Ooh, this eye is giving me trouble. But yeah, I will try to link that down below in the description box, okay? The next thing. So, okay, this particular issue I have been talking about with you guys for a while now. We have been talking about the drought here in California and how they were talking about how they may have to, you know, get a little bit more aggressive in cutting back on the water usage from consumers. It says Governor Gavin Newsom declared a statewide drought emergency on Tuesday, appealing to all Californians to do more to conserve water in the face of one of the state's most severe droughts on record. Okay, as the Western U.S. faces a potential third year of drought, it's critical that Californians across the state redouble our efforts to save water in every possible way, Newsom said. While most of California's 58 counties have been in a state of drought emergency since July, Newsom proclamation added the last 8 remaining counties and further bolstered his call for everyone to voluntarily reduce water use by 15%. The proclamation notes that the State Water Resources Control Board may adopt emergency regulations to prohibit wasting water, such as hosing down sidewalks or driveways, allowing drinking water to flood gutters or streets, or washing a car without a shut-off nozzle. Okay, the declaration came as state water officials announced that Californians had cut their water usage by 5%, which is actually really good. In August, a modest improvement over July, when water use decreased by 1.8%. The proclamation orders local water suppliers to implement their water shortage contingency plans at a level appropriate to the local conditions that takes into account the possibility of a third consecutive dry year. Okay, the 8 counties added to the emergency declaration are Imperial County, Los Angeles County, Orange County, Riverside County, San Bernardino County, San Diego County, San Francisco, and Ventura. Okay, the monthly water conservation figures which were released during a meeting of the State Water Resources Control Board showed parts of the state already meeting or approaching the governor's call for reducing water use. Okay, so then the rest of the article just goes in to talk about stats and things of that nature. This is reported by LA Times. So I'm in California. I live in one of these counties. I highly suggest that we do what they say and cut back where you can. I have a lot of kids, so it is difficult for me, but I'm trying to be more diligent about instructing them not to leave the water running when they're brushing their teeth, things of that nature. Even myself, when I'm washing the dishes, I have a really bad habit of letting the water run while I wash dishes because of the way that my sink is set up. But yeah, I do think that we need to do all that we can individually in our households, because this is a necessity for everybody. I did do a little bit of information, or release some information yesterday regarding the chemicals, the forever chemicals that have been released into the water. So that, in combination with the drought, it's not really looking good in terms of water. So I'm not please don't go and panic buy water. Like, that is just the most selfish thing that you can do. Okay, I think that there is a way, if you are trying to stock up like chipmunks, you know what I mean? Be like chipmunks. Get a little bit, put it away. Get a little bit, put it away. Okay, go and get, like me, I go and get a what do you call that? I get a case of bottled water. I do that at least once a week. I'll get a case of regular size bottled water, and then I have a small case of the smaller bottles of water for my children. I'm not telling you guys what to do. I'm not trying to tell you guys what to do at all, but I'm just saying there's a way to go about it, because the moment we start saying there's a shortage or anything like that, people go and start panic buying, and then there's a lot of people that are left without those resources for their household, because you have people sitting on 50, 60 cases of water in their household. It's not necessary. I do understand the need. I understand that people are freaked out. They think that the apocalypse is coming and all that other kind of stuff. I do get all of that, but there's still a way that you can still prepare your household for whatever you think is coming without making it an issue for everybody else. Okay, so yeah, please don't do that. Don't go and panic buy. All right, now, emergency SNAP maximum benefits. I have not checked it. I'm going to look at it right now. As a matter of fact, we're going to look at it right now, and we're going to review. I am going to try to skim through these. I didn't highlight it like I usually do, but I want to just give the names of the states that have not received payments yet for October, if that makes any sense. So the ones that have already received them at the beginning of the month or last week, I'm going to skip over them, but I am going to put it on the screen just in case, because I need to check and see if there's any additional states, or start to see if there's any states that has been approved for November. So hold on. All right, you guys, here is the USDA website. I'm going to refresh. That is not what I meant to hit, but I'm going to refresh just in case. All right, so let's scroll up and see what we have here. All right. So nothing for November yet, as you can see, nothing for November. We're still going to keep hope alive because you never know, but nothing for November. But like I said, I'm going to skim through these. So let me put myself up here so you can see me. Let me skim through these, and I'm going to try to just weed out the ones you guys can see, because I'm going to leave this on the screen the whole time that I'm doing this. But I am just going to go over the payout information for the states that have yet to receive their payment for October as of now. Okay, so we have first state is Alabama. They're going to receive on October the 30th. California, we will get them next month, either November the 11th or November the 13th. Connecticut is going to be every Friday after the 14th of October until all of October apps are completed. Delaware is October the 27th. Georgia is October the 25th through the 28th. Hawaii is November 15th. Illinois is October the 20th starting today. So check your cards through the 28th. Indiana still going strong all the way up until the 23rd. Okay, that's the last day for Indiana of this month. Kansas is November 15th through the 24th. Louisiana, we have the 23rd and the 30th left. Maryland is going to be all month long. Michigan, we have October the 23rd through November the 1st. And then they're also going to do a catch up during the end of the first week of November. Minnesota, we have the 22nd through the 25th, and then the 29th and the 30th of November. New Hampshire, we have November the 5th and November the 23rd. Some of you should have actually received some benefits, though, yesterday, October the 19th. New Mexico, all month long. New York City, we have October the 18th through the 22nd, and then October the 25th through the 29th. And then the rest of the state is going to be, last day will be tomorrow for the rest of the state. So everybody else in the rest of the state should have already received their benefits. But if you didn't, there's one more day today and tomorrow, okay? Guam is October the 22nd. North Carolina is going to be October the 22nd through the 31st. Ohio is going to be October the 28th. Oklahoma, you've already received your benefits. Oregon is going to be October the 28th and then November the 1st, which is left. Pennsylvania, we have starting yesterday, the 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 26th, 27th, 28th, and then a final run December the 3rd. Tennessee, today is the last day to receive benefits in Tennessee for October. Texas, it says whoever didn't receive them at the beginning of the month should receive them by the end of the month. Utah is October the 31st. Vermont is November the 12th. West Virginia, they're going to do a final run November the 10th if you did not get them October the 6th. And then Wisconsin is going to be a final run December the 11th if you didn't get them October the 16th. And that is pretty much it. I don't actually see anything different. You guys let me know if you did. Maybe I missed it, but I don't see anything different having been approved from yesterday to today. So not sure if they're going to be doing any benefits for November, but we're going to keep hope alive. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, I'm not sure if they're going to be doing benefits for November. We hope that they're doing benefits for November. You guys should have seen the increase, the permanent increase to SNAP benefits as of this month. That is a permanent increase. A lot of people are asking me if they're going to continue these benefits or not. We don't know. I know that I released some information fairly recently as well, saying that the money is available. It just depends on the state and they have to apply for that. You know what I mean? But the money is available because we are technically still in the midst of a pandemic. And as long as that is going on, to my understanding, that money that extra money is available and can be allocated to that particular program. Okay, again, it's just all about the states. A lot of states are still behind. I've seen that you guys are asking me about pandemic EBT. I did 3 different videos, I believe, on pandemic EBT. One was about pandemic EBT for the school year, last school year that's already ended, not this one. And then I did do a recent 2 videos for pandemic EBT for the summertime. So you guys may want to go and check them out. There should be no other topics involved in those videos. It should just say pandemic EBT school year 2020, 2021. And then for the pandemic EBT for the summertime, that should just say pandemic EBT for the summertime 2021. There's a part 1 and there's a part 2. So check that out, because the information that you are looking for may actually be in either of those videos. I don't think any information has changed, but I can definitely do a review for you guys if you want to. I may do that in a live though, rather than me doing a recording of me sitting down going through those dates all over again, because that takes a lot of time. And I would rather just go live and then just try to give you guys that information in a live video feed. But on that note, you guys, as always, I am going to say, I hope this information was in some way helpful or useful. I'm a little bit low in energy because I'm a little tired. Nothing else. I hate really saying I'm not feeling good, because the moment you tell people you don't feel good, they automatically think you got it. They automatically think you got the virus. I don't have it. I'm a little tired. Okay. I literally go to bed every night between 2 and 3. I'm up researching various things, mainly makeup. To be 100% transparent with y'all, I'm always looking at makeup. I'm getting ready to start getting more organized with that content, writing things down that I want to try, videos that I want to put up for you guys. But yeah, I'm up pretty late, and then I woke up today because I had a grocery delivery. So yeah, I'm just a little tired. But other than that, you guys, again, I'm going to say I hope this information was in some way helpful or useful to you guys. Do me a favor. Definitely make sure you smash that like button and consider subscribing. But it really does let YouTube know that you like what I'm doing and you want me to stick around. Also, don't forget to check out the description box, because I usually have information there regarding what was spoken about in the video, as well as some discount codes. They are not, wait, actually, I think one of those links is an affiliate link, and that is for Abella Eyewear, fashion eyewear. So if you do decide to use my link to purchase you some designer eyewear or some fashion eyewear, I think is what it is, I really greatly appreciate it. But all of the other links are just discount codes for various cosmetic brands. Okay, so I just want to put that out there because we have to. At the end of the day, you guys, as always, I'm going to say, remember to live, love, and elevate, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye.